Africa is the second largest continent on the planet, and has a lot to offer international travelers. Even if you are guilty of thinking safari as soon as you read Africa, you'll be surprised to know there is much more to discover on this continent. In this video, we have listed the top 10 most visited countries in Africa, and why you should visit them. 10. Uganda. Uganda is Africa's 10th most visited country, with 1 million visitors per year on average. Like Rwanda, Uganda is becoming a popular destination for mountain gorilla watching. The East African country's rich culture and history also attracts visitors from all over the world. 9. Tanzania. Tanzania is home to some of Africa's most well-known national parks, including the Serengeti, a UNESCO World Heritage Site with millions of animals. As a result, safaris and wildlife-related experiences are the most popular things to do in Tanzania, and the reason many visitors visit the nation. Tanzania receives an average of 1.3 million visitors every year, making it Africa's 9th most visited country. Tanzania's Mount Kilimanjaro, Africa's highest mountain and one of the continent's most beautiful views, also draws visitors. 8. Kenya. Kenya, as the most visited country in East Africa, has long enjoyed a high level of respect in the African tourism business. The country receives an average of 1.4 million visitors every year, ranking it as the 8th most visited African country. When people think about safari excursions, Kenya is perhaps the first country that comes to mind. The Masai Mara has quickly become one of the most popular safari destinations, and where one of the most famous films on the continent, Out of Africa, was filmed. 7. Mozambique. Mozambique is one of the most beautiful countries in the world, and undoubtedly one of the top tourist destinations in Africa. The southern African country is Africa's 7th most visited country, with an average of 1.5 million visitors every year. Mozambique is a popular tourist destination in Africa because of its turquoise waters and lovely beaches. 6. Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe may be Africa's 6th most visited country, but it reigns supreme when it comes to the continent's most gorgeous scenery. The country in southern Africa receives an average of 2 million visitors every year. There are many reasons to visit Zimbabwe, but most of them start with safari, and end with the Victoria Falls. This landlocked country in southern Africa is still one of the most popular choices for safari goers in search of the Big Five. The game viewing in Zimbabwe is second to none, but the Victoria Falls are unlike any other. As one of the world's largest waterfalls, they extend some 1,708 meters in length, and offers visitors an experience of a lifetime. 5. Algeria. Algeria, Africa's largest country, is the 5th most visited African destination with an average of 2.5 million visitors per year. The North African country has a lot to offer travelers, from snow-capped mountains to beautiful coasts. Cities like Algiers and Constantine have a blend of traditional, Islamic, and historical colonial structures, giving them an urban and modern appeal. 4. Tunisia. Tunisia is a tiny jewel tucked away at the tip of North Africa, giving the most intense flavor of the Mediterranean climate to the continent's borders. Tunisia is Africa's 4th most visited country, with an average of 8 million visitors every year. Despite its modest size, Tunisia is filled with history and unique natural beauty. The Great Mosque of Kairouan, the capital of Tunis, and the antiquities of Carthage, are their major attractions. 3. South Africa. With an annual average of 10 million tourists, South Africa is 3rd on the list. The southern African country is a popular safari destination, with national parks where you can view Africa's most iconic wildlife, including the Big Five: elephant, lion, rhino, leopard, and buffalo. Johannesburg and Cape Town are the country's megacities that attract a large number of urban tourists. The Table Mountains are also a famous tourist destination, attracting over 4.2 million visitors each year. 2. Morocco. Morocco is Africa's 2nd most visited country, with an average of 12 million visitors every year. Its rich culture and history, as well as its warm hospitality and delectable cuisine, have made it a popular tourist destination. Marrakesh is one of the world's most vibrant cities, with iconic palaces and gorgeous gardens, and is a popular destination. Morocco's government is leaving no stone unturned in the tourism sector. As a result, the tourism sector is given top priority since it is viewed as a key tool for fostering rapid growth and development. And the number one on our list is Egypt. With an annual average of 13 million visitors, Egypt is the most visited country in Africa. The majority of visitors come from Europe, Asia, the Arab world, and the United Kingdom. The Egyptian pyramids, pharaohs' tombs, and the Luxor Temple, all of which date back thousands of years, are the main drawcards in Egypt. The city of Giza, with its landmark monuments such as the Great Pyramid of Giza, and Khufu, are the most popular tourist destinations visited in Egypt. Thanks for watching. Please comment your thought on our top 10 list. And subscribe for new videos every week.